Hey Falcons fans, after the recent news about the quarterback change, there's been a lot of talk online about how this might affect the team. Many fans are happy about the move, thinking it's better late than never. Do you agree? Let us know in the comments. But the real conversation is about how this affects the other players, and today we've got some analysis and rumors to share. So, be sure to hit that like button to stay updated. Let's start with Kyle Pitts. As a rookie, he made a huge impact, racking up over 1,000 receiving yards and showing everyone why the Falcons drafted him 4th overall. He looked like the game changer the team had been hoping for, but since then, it's been a tough journey. Injuries, inconsistent quarterback play, and frustration with his role have turned Pitts from a rising star into a player who's often forgotten in the offense. Even with his 5th-year option picked up, it's unclear what the future holds for Pitts and the Falcons. Then there's the Kirk Cousins factor. When Cousins joined the team, many expected his experience and accuracy to boost Pitts' production. At first, it seemed like that could happen, but as the season went on, Pitts seemed to lose favor. Cousins still found ways to connect with Darnell Mooney and Drake London, but Pitts was reduced to a check-down option or a late-game target when the game was already decided. For a player with Pitts' talent, that's just not acceptable. Now, with Michael Penix Jr. stepping in as the new starting quarterback, there's a glimmer of hope. Penix brings a fresh energy to the offense, and fans are excited to see if he can help unlock Pitts' full potential. Exam Pitts doesn't need to put up huge numbers to win back the trust of the fans. He just needs to show flashes of the player we saw in his rookie season. Consistency, effort, and a strong connection with Penix might be enough to turn his Falcons career around. If not, this could be his last chapter in Atlanta. So, what do you think, Falcons fans? Is this quarterback change exactly what Pitts needs to get his career back on track? Or are his struggles too deep to fix, even with Michael Penix Jr. as the new starter? Penix isn't just any rookie coming onto the scene. His arrival impacts more than just the players on the field. It has big consequences for the team and the decision-makers behind the scenes. Zach Robinson, Raheem Morris, and Terry Fontenot are 3 names that stand out. How they handle this situation could shape their legacies with the Falcons. Let's start with Zach Robinson. The offensive coordinator has had a mixed rookie season, with the story shifting from promising to struggling with predictability and limitations. A lot of the blame falls on Kirk Cousins, whose lack of mobility and fading confidence has tied the offense's hands. Cousins staying in the pocket 99.4% of the time. That's a stat that makes a coordinator's job nearly impossible. To make things worse, Atlanta has only had 3 passes outside. The offense has been stuck in neutral all season, and it's clear things aren't working. Enter Michael Penix Jr., who immediately changes the game. Penix brings not only a stronger arm, but also the mobility that has been missing all year. With Penix, Robinson can finally unleash bootleg plays and rollouts, making things easier for the rookie quarterback and creating chances for big plays. Penix's college stats show he thrives in play-action situations, and if Robinson can balance that creativity with Penix's natural playmaking ability, the offense could finally start firing on all cylinders. This stretch is key for Robinson to prove he's more than just another coordinator. He's the guy who can build an elite offense in Atlanta. Next, we have head coach Raheem Morris. It's clear this wasn't a move Morris wanted to make. He's been Kirk Cousins' biggest supporter, but after Monday night's performance, even Morris had to face the reality. Some people think this decision came from the top, but whatever the case, it's a turning point for Morris. His decision-making this season has raised some eyebrows, from questionable game management to a lack of adjustments. If Penix performs well, Morris may get some relief, but it won't fix the deeper issues. This season was supposed to be his redemption after a tough time in Tampa Bay years ago, but now it looks like history could repeat itself. Finally, we come to General Manager Terry Fontenot. If anyone's job is riding on Penix's success, it's Fontenot's. The financial risk of signing Cousins was a bold move, but it's backfired badly. Fans are questioning his ability to build a winning team. While he's made some good moves, like signing Jesse Bates, the overall picture still leaves a lot to be desired. If Penix plays well, Fontenot may buy himself some time, but the pressure is on. But one quarterback can't fix years of questionable decisions. The reality is this: If Terry Fontenot doesn't turn things around soon, the Falcons may be looking for a new general manager. So, what does all this mean? Penix offers a fresh start, but he's not a quick fix. This shift shines a light on the deeper issues within Atlanta's leadership. While Penix might help cover up some of those problems, they won't disappear completely. The next few weeks will reveal a lot about Robinson's creativity, Morris's ability to adapt, and Fontenot's skill in changing course. The decision to finish the season with rookie Michael Penix Jr. at quarterback has sent shockwaves through the organization and raised many questions about the future of Kirk Cousins, the Falcons, and their playoff hopes. Offensive coordinator Zach Robinson called the decision really hard, and it's easy to see why. Robinson and Cousins share a strong bond off the field, with their families close. On the field, Cousins has been a key player in helping Robinson adjust to his role as a first-time play caller. For Robinson, this move wasn't just a football decision, it was personal. "There's a human element to all of this," Robinson said during a press conference. "Kirk's been awesome since he's been here. There's nobody else I'd rather hitch my wagon to." But the numbers don't lie. Cousins, who led the NFL in passing yards at the end of October, saw his production drop, turnovers piled up, and the Falcons' lead in the NFC South slipped away. Now at 7-7, the team is chasing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for a playoff spot. The pressure to turn things around pushed the coaching staff to make a change. Head coach Raheem Morris, general manager Terry Fontenot, and the rest of the staff were unanimous in their decision. Despite the emotional toll, they believe Penix gives the team the best chance to compete in the final stretch. Morris described breaking the news to Cousins as one of the toughest moments of his coaching career. He praised Cousins for his professionalism and class. "It's never easy when you lose your job, but Kirk is a great human, a great father, and a great football player. He's done so much for us this year, and he handled this with dignity," Morris said. For his part, Cousins took the news in stride, even offering his full support to Penix. The veteran quarterback told Morris he plans to be the best backup he can be, and reached out. Kirk Cousins reached out to Michael Penix to let him know he's there to help. That kind of leadership and humility speaks volumes about Cousins' character. Still, during his press conference, you could sense his disappointment. "It's pro football," Cousins said. "There's no entitlement. You've got to earn it every single day, and if you don't, change can happen." This move has sparked a lot of reflection among the players. Safety. Justin Simmons admitted his first reaction was to wonder if the defense could have done more to support Cousins. "There were games where we didn't make it easy for the offense," Simmons said. "Now, with Penix in charge, the defense is focused on creating short fields and generating turnovers to help the rookie succeed." Tight end Kyle Pitts had a similar response. While he didn't see the move coming, he understands the need for a reset. "It's tough timing," Pitts said, "but it's pretty cool to have a fresh start heading into these last 3 games." Veteran defensive tackle Grady Jarrett emphasized that the team's focus remains on making a playoff push. He stressed trust in the coaching staff and front office to make the best decisions for the team. As for Penix, the spotlight is now on him. The rookie has shown flashes of brilliance this season, and with 3 games left, he has a chance to prove he's ready to lead this team into the future. The Falcons will host the struggling New York Giants this Sunday at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, a game that feels like a must-win for Atlanta's playoff hopes. So, what's next for Kirk Cousins? Could this benching signal the end of his time in Atlanta? With 3 years left on his 4-year, $180 million contract, the Falcons have some tough decisions to make this offseason. Do they try to trade Cousins, keep him as a backup, or move on entirely? And what about Michael Penix Jr.? Is he the future of this franchise, or will the Falcons be looking for another quarterback in the draft? There's a lot to think about, and we want to hear from you, Falcons fans. How do you feel about this decision? Was it the right move to bench Cousins, or do you think he deserved more time to turn things around? And what are your thoughts on Penix taking over? Is he ready to lead this team, or do you have concerns about his ability to handle the pressure? Let us know in the comments below. We're reading everything and can't wait to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Go Falcons!